Good-looking young man, Adam Taylor, of course, from the United States. And next competitor come in, we got Adam Taylor got a 67. And our next competitor come in will close out our second runs here, the Kia X Games Asia 2009 Vert Final, and that is Andy McDonald. He's leading 90.33. It's still 10 more runs to go with the 10 top guys. Will he hold up on this run, or will he try to better that score?
Knowing Andy Mack, he's going to try and better it. This dude is no joke. This guy has all kinds of tricks. He's got the power, he's got the finesse, and he has the style. Last year's winner, as you mentioned, Paul, just trying to get the shakes out there, starting off on that about 15-foot high, 15 to 18-foot extension. Whoa. Big rolling, big backside air. Sky in here, Andy Mack. Oh, the crowd really appreciating all the work he's put into this, Paul.
Certainly a lot of fun. The crowd is standing, they're clapping, they're so excited to see him skate.
Wow, back-to-back 540s there. Definitely typical factor coming up. Burial 540. Andy Mack's trying to get a run going there with a nice body jar on the extension.
Again, using the entire rack, just crisscrossing across the panels, hitting every trick. Mr. Consistent, just has it down.
Just makes it look so easy, Paul. These tricks are so hard and so typical. Oh! Andy Mack, like you just talked about. You think he's going to try and better his run? Oh, yeah. What? Little old school trick, reminiscent of the 80s. Oh, backside boneless taking his foot off there. Just having a good time here. All smiles, and this crowd loves it, Paul.
Oh, they should. You know, this crowd has been so appreciative over the last couple of years that we've been here, this being our third. They really appreciate the difficulty of the tricks these guys are doing, especially, Emil, when they see it in person, and then you see it here in slow-mo. Oh, my goodness.
Big Japan air there, and then a big backside 540. Burial 540 and the backflip, one of his signature moves. Andy Mack, he had so many combo tricks, lots of lip tricks, lots of air, lots of flips, and they're completely inverted, completely upside down on that one, Paul.
Really sweet looking run. I'm guessing it might even be a little better than his first run.
I don't know, but it's gonna be close. Everyone's super stoked on it.
91.67.
Wow, it is.
So that's his best run of the day so far for Andy Mack, and he's still got one to go. Hey, things are heating up at the Kia X Games Asia 2009. Andy Mack with a 91.67. There's your leaderboard. Adam Taylor and Renton Miller round out the top three. Again, we're just getting started. Stay with us right here from Shanghai, China. Don't go away. Great crowd on hand as we get set for the third run of the Vert Final, the skateboard Vert Final. Kia X Games Asia 2009. Welcome back to Shanghai, China on a picture-perfect afternoon. Great conditions for skateboarding, not too hot, not too cold, as we get for Seno as he gets ready to go in, currently in 10th place. He qualified 10th, and that's where he sits right now.
Let's see what he has for his third and final run. Nice backside air, smooth style. Sano, the big frontside of there, getting it done for the country of Japan. Oh, already a better run than his first two, Paul.
Yep. He fell 15 seconds in on both runs, and he's now marked at, gets a couple extra seconds. I shouldn't have said anything about the falls. Or did you say something about falls?
That was you. That's okay, though. But, you know, he's really getting it going. Sometimes these competitors, they have to have a couple of runs and, you know, a couple falls to get their confidence back up so they can do a lot more tricks.
Yeah. I was hoping that he would stay on his board the entire time on that third run, deservedly so, you know. Just a fun guy to watch, and now look how comfortable he's skating.
Wow, smooth frontside nose grind there into a frontside 5-0. Oh, kind of falls again. Second fall in his run, and that's going to be it. He's going to call it. He was ripping in practice, and maybe just kind of wore himself out as he pulls his board off the connector there. backside 5, super smooth there. That's the first one he's done in his run. And then a backside lip slide, one of the most difficult tricks in skateboarding. Waiting on his scores here for Seiya Sano, 20 years of age, from Osaka, Japan.
Let's see what he gets here as we are in the midst of run number 3.
Nice.
It's 70, bumped it up a little bit, so currently in 9th place, so he gets 1 up. And Moto Shibata will be our next skater, the young 13-year-old. Also out of Japan, currently in 10th right now, and a little duel going on there between the Japanese.
That's right, and right behind him, Gen Ogawa, he is their team manager. He was in the prelims, didn't make the cut, but it's great to see him out there. Your youngest competitor here today, Paul. Oh, starting out with a judo air, kicking the front foot off the board, and then a fast plant, kicking the back foot off the board. What do you think about this young competitor, Paul?
I love him. I love his style. I love everything about him.
Can't quite hang on to it. As you see him trying to hustle back up the ramp, get a few more tricks going. See what he's got. Looks like his knee pad's falling down there. He's trying to pull his knee pad up, get things going here. But Moto Shibata, only 13 years of age. The backside air there, trying to get things going. Little air to fakie. As I said before, Paul, in the next few years, when this kid gets bigger, he is going to be a Japanese superstar. I mean, he's already out here in the Asian X Games. Yeah. He says, I bet next year, wherever we are, he's going to be definitely ripping way harder. Whoa! Going for a crazy combo trick there as his knee pad slides all the way down. And look at all the skaters. Everyone's super stoked. It's just great to see a young competitor like him just having a great time here in Shanghai.
No question. Taking a look at the contingent, the international flair. Watch this kid from Japan just sky above the ramp, only 13 years old. That's something special to be able to do that.
Couldn't quite hang on to the mute varial there. And then the fast plant, taking his back foot off the board. Nice tweak. Landed a little low, but a pretty good third run for Moto Shibata from Japan.
And Moto, you'll be hearing his name again and again in the next several years. Probably get some good spreads in magazines, and of course on the videos, keeping his career just pushing forward. He gets a 67, so his run number 2 was actually the best score for him. He falls back into that 10th spot. Our next skater getting ready to come into the ramp is Yushi Korhonen, and he fell early in his last run, but his first run pretty decent at 78.
Looks like he's stretching out on top of the ramp. A lot of these guys were practicing for hours and hours out here, Paul, before, so they get a little bit burnt when it comes to competition time, but usually, big backside method there. He's got such amazing style, nice frontside tuck knee. You know, he's such a great guy to be around. Coming out of Helsinki, Finland. Oh, falls again. Can't quite hang on to it. Looks like he's a little tired. He was out here practicing for about 3 hours before the event, Paul. So like I mentioned before, sometimes these guys just get a little tired when it comes time to their actual runs.
Yeah, well, you got to play that in consideration. You got to take that into consideration. But then again, if you're a professional, you got to figure that out too, you know?
That's right. Falling again, definitely. I think he's just tired. You can tell. Just kind of over it, but that's all right. He's had a good time out here. He's had a great weekend. He made the cut, got into the finals, having a good time, and it's just great to see guys from all over the world. He's kind of a, like I mentioned before, kind of a godfather of skateboarding from Helsinki.
He's
from
a
Finland.
Great skateboarder, just a great skateboarder, and I noticed him on the ramp, and of course he was one of those guys that was just saying hello to everybody and having fun, and you mentioned he was practicing, got a 56. Hey, throw that